Hey guys, welcome back to the Let's Play of Dig or Die. We're going to be trying to focus on getting the dam constructed in a way that it actually holds water. Now, the core part of it at the bottom is going to hold water, but we need to have enough water coming in to keep the water level high enough. So, and if it's not powered, of course, so we could get one more notch. I could teleport. Come on. I need to get to the top. And this is literally the whole point of it. So let's see if we can wait for another second here and get another notch. Come on, there it is. Okay, now. Oh, when it works amazing. Alright. So what we're going to do is, and this is going to seem pretty time consuming, but we're going to make it so that it's about right here. And what I just realized is the way I built this was not the brightest. Well, I see an inherent flaw with how I set this up, and that is, if we're blocking this whole side, yeah, the only way I'll be able to really get up is by the teleporter. So this whole shaft is really kind of useless at this point, but whatever, that's fine. Okay, so let's just do this. So we're basically just going to blast through all this stuff, and we are going to put down, well, we don't really need to do it right here, so that's good, I guess. So just to save some materials, I'm going to do it like that. Let's see here. Actually, I can't stand the non-symmetry, so that's how we're going to do it, just like that. And the idea here is just to cut through the land and go straight across until you get to something like that. What's going to happen is that is going to stop the water from pouring through the dirt, and it's going to eventually. We don't really even need it here, but I'm just being picky and kind of wasteful with materials. I just like things to be symmetrical. I don't know what to say here, except that that's just how I roll. So, as long as there's stone there, it ain't gonna flow through. But once we do this, okay, we need more. We need more materials here. So let's get some more, shall we? What is he doing? Let's get some more of this. We're running low on dirt, and apparently we can't use the red dirt, so that's interesting. Okay, we're just cutting through here. Cutting through. And essentially what we're doing is we are creating a perfectly set up an unpenetrable water barrier. Well, I shouldn't say unpenetrable, because obviously if something wants to break it, they can. But at this point, the world is going to the world on this side will flood. Okay, that's literally all we needed to do, and the reason why I picked this side was just because it's easier to do than the other side here. The other side eventually we're going to need to do for another reason, but we'll get to that eventually. Really, buddy? So as you can see now, what's going to happen is, as all these crevices fill up, it will flood where we are, and that's beautiful. In places like this, I should double reinforce it or something just to be sure. Okay. Now let's pick some stuff up while we're up here, because most of this stuff's gonna die anyways, and as you can see, a lot of the stuff dies anyways, so we're probably not gonna have a whole lot of need for all the plants later. So, but we'll pick some up now just because. Why not, right? Okay. Now this is gonna take some time to fill up, but once it does, it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Now, the next thing on the agenda is what? What do we want to do? We need to look at our materials and see what we need to do. We've got a bunch of different things we can make. We'll see what do we have in our inventory here. We have no more teleporters, so we're going to need at least another teleporter. We'll do one teleporter, and we'll do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, here's the downside. You see how this is already filling up right here? That means as of right now, I can't believe I didn't. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't a lot, but it's something. So this is our tunnel down. But we don't need that as long as the teleporter up here is up. And it will be up as long as it's daylight. When it turns night, obviously there's no sunlight, and therefore we won't be able to teleport. So, since we did all that work, let's quick save. Let's go down and let's see how it's doing. It's still nowhere close to being where it needs to be. So, that is still a little worrisome, but I do think in the end it'll work itself out. Because once we start getting a lot of rain. Now, it may be, I'm going to be honest, every time I've done this, I've done it on the other side of the world, meaning the other side of the chasm, or chasm, however you want to say it. And there's tons of water coming from that side, whereas this side of the world is a lot smaller, so it may be that this is a complete flop, and it may just not work. We may have to literally rebuild this whole section on the right side of the chasm. So, hopefully that's not the case. But I really have no way to know. And since we're getting all this other rainwater that's coming through from here, I'm really tempted to just be like, you know, do something like, well, the only way I can do that is if I do something like that until it gets to that point. I've already got that there. Oh, we are almost out of time now. Okay, so let's see. Is that helping? Because, you see, it's going to constantly be pouring water out, but not that much. Kind of a loss, honestly. That's always worked in the past, so... Hopefully from once the world up top starts to flood, we won't have any more troubles with that. But in the meantime, let's get ready to kill some stuff. Yay! Oh, I want that copper. I wonder if we need to start killing sharks at some point here too. We need to go and check our mushrooms as well. I keep forgetting to do it, so... A lot of shots coming at me. Starting to wonder if we should just go for like a boss kill. I'm sure y'all are probably thinking, yeah, do it. I mean, I've only killed the boss one time, and I didn't lose, to my knowledge, so I don't think he's going to be super difficult, but at the same time, I would prefer to be prepared, like most people would probably. Man, look at the number of piranhas. It's ridiculous. It'd be better to kill the dogs with the shotgun and then finish off the piranhas. They're regen. Oh wow, that's fair. Okay, let's go ahead and swim around a little bit. It's pretty dangerous. This is way too much stuff. Even the laser isn't good enough to do all this. Well, I mean it is, but I just gotta kill out some of these piranhas. The dogs are too fast, though. They annoy me. And these guys could definitely do without their shots. Okay, now it's a cakewalk. That's easy. Okay, so that's day 12. I literally have no idea how many days we've done so far, but we'll do one more. I really can't remember. I should have written that down, but I did not, so I don't know how many days it's been. We'll do one more day, and then we'll call it an episode. That'll at least be 2 days, but my guess is it'll be 3, total of 3. Okay, we need to do some emergency bridge work. I mean, dam work. Actual dam. Oh, I need that. Drop the scale here. Okay. You know what? We saved, right? Oh, I know what I need. Before I'm going to do the boss, I want something in particular. You see, now the dam has started to fill up, so that's starting to look better. Let's go up here, and I think it's because of this. Hope that we get what we need here, because this is I may actually try the boss right now if I can get what I need right here. Okay, well that's definitely not what I need. Let's try one up. Yeah, here we go. We got plenty of it. Perfect. Okay, let's just quickly make what we want. So we're going to make a new weapon. And guess what? It's the rocket launcher, and that's awesome. So, let's go ahead and we're going to take that off. We're going to put that on 4. That's what we needed right there. So now, we are more than prepared for the first boss. More than prepared at this point. The question is, will I have enough time? Because if I run out of time, I'm going to be in trouble, for real. Okay, you see how that's starting to fill up? Okay, I don't know where that sound is coming from, but we don't want it. Alright, so let's quick save, and then if we end up running out of time for this boss, we'll reset, because that's just kind of what you do. But you should be appearing any second now, so I hope you guys are stoked and ready to go. Day 12, we're gonna try to take this guy out. Hopefully we can do it, guys. I was gonna say, where is the boss exactly? There he is. Well, that's a lot of bats, isn't it? Oh, look at that. This is definitely not the best place for this, but we'll be alright. So if I go quiet, it's just because I'm trying to concentrate, so I apologize for that up front. I don't want to mess up when this isn't easy. This is a pretty easy boss once you have the right tools. He does call a lot of bats, as you can see, and now we're going to get piranhas too, which is okay. Well, that's not ideal because he just oh wow, I died because I wasn't paying attention. Perfect. All right, so let's try that again. I don't really like the terrain right here. I need it to be deeper because this is not ideal for what we're trying to do. So that was mainly just an oversight. I wasn't really paying attention to my health, but as I had mentioned before, there will be death. There always is. And we're going to get rid of some of these bigger, like higher areas, because I would really prefer it to be lower. It's funny, I sit there and say that the boss is easy, and then I die to him. It's kind of funny. It was mainly his minions, but that's fine. Okay, well... See, this makes it really difficult to make any progress. So you basically have to stay in a certain range. So all I really need to do is just control what I'm doing here. So we'll let all this stuff come in, and then we'll swim around it. Why is he turning around? That is really annoying. I have to be honest. If he wasn't turning around, I probably wouldn't have died in the first place, so... I don't really understand why he's turning around, but... Let's chase him. He's not supposed to turn around, though, to my knowledge. I mean, I know that's something he can do, but... I mean, it definitely gives us a lot of free hits. This is just kind of cheap feeling. I mean, granted, I do have a rocket launcher, and I get it, or a grenade, whatever this is, grenade launcher, rocket launcher. It's not my favorite weapon in the world, but... And here we go again with the whole he reset. Again, guys, I'm not really sure why he's constantly resetting on me. I mean, unless it has to do with distance, which I guess is possible. This is going to make it difficult to kill him in the amount of time that I wanted to kill him in, though. I mean, I get that this is supposed to be part of the challenge, but how shallow it is also not helping my cause. So I'm kind of fixing that as we go here. Okay. Now, maybe we'll have more luck this time. I mean, as you can see, he's not super hard. It's what he calls that's supposed to be challenging. That's cool. Like, I'm down with a challenge. I just wish he wouldn't keep like running away from me. That's annoying. And there he goes again. So, here we go again. But luckily his HP doesn't reset, because if it did, this would really be an inconvenience. Okay, well, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but... And of course he gets a free call. At least now I have somewhere to try to escape from. Again, it's not super hard. It's just a matter of controlling the spawns, which I've said about, I don't know, about 30 times now. So if you're not following me at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Should be easy enough. And I'm embarrassed that I died on him because he's definitely the easiest boss, but you know, we've all gotta do what we have to do, right? I'll see if he resets. There he goes again. Let's reset again. So now I'm gonna have to take time to kill these guys again, and then chase them again. The good news is, it would be almost impossible to lose unless I just drowned myself or something. So let's chase him again. I don't know if they changed a mechanic or what. I mean, I don't think that they've done any type of patches. Okay, so he called his guys, and this is a little irritating. I don't recall having anywhere near this amount of problem with him when I first saw him. Literally the first time I ever saw him. Okay, now it should be real easy at this point. Yeah, he's pretty much dead at this point. So, and he's done. So let's pick up the loot. Sorry, that took a million years longer than it should have, but that's alright. We got him, and that's all that matters. So, first boss down. Something crab, something or other, obviously. I mean, I guess that's pretty obvious, but let's jump up here and let's, what I want to make is actually something that I use literally throughout the rest of the game. So, if I can make it, that'd be great. Let's see if I can F5-er, and oh, really? Well, the unfortunate part is I don't have a high enough tier to make it. That's really disappointing. And that was the whole point. So, okay. Well, the good news is we'll have exactly what we need the second we upgrade this guy to tier 4. But currently we don't have that option. So it looks like we'll just have to deal with what we have. Uh-oh. There's a shark. I'm gonna stay away from the shark. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna kill him. Which basically means sharks are on the menu moving forward. So now sharks will replace something in the hierarchy. And to be honest with you, they don't shoot, and it looks like they're replacing the little shooters. So, in a way, that's good. They are fast, though, and they're annoying, but aren't all the mobs annoying a little bit, right? They seem a little more manageable than what I was dealing with before, so that's good. Which is completely opposite of what you'd expect. They do hit pretty hard, though. Oh, I can't do this. I can't be in their territory. Let's get back up. So yeah, the whole reason why I wanted to fight the boss was because there's a particular gun I wanted to craft, but it looks as though I can't do that until I upgrade the to the next bench or whatever it's called, the crafter. I literally can't remember right this second, but auto builder I think is what it's called. Now we're getting some of the other things that I didn't think were spawning. Kind of odd. Either way, though, we're making progress, and you know that's always a good thing. We're going on a shark hunt now because now that I've killed a shark, there's no reason not to kill him to get the rebreather. So that's probably what we'll start with for the next episode, guys. But at this point, I am going to go ahead and call it. I think it's been three days, and I'll try to make sure that I do a better job of tracking that next time. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll pick up right here when we come back. Have a good one.